Salut, aujourd'hui on va voir 10 phrases que les Français utilisent pour encourager les autres. I'm Nolwenn, I'm a French native, I've been teaching languages for 10 years and today I'm going to teach you 10 expressions that French people use to praise. Now, I know us French people, we don't tend to praise so much, yet sometimes we do. And last night I watched the TV show La France a un incroyable talent, took my notebook and just wrote 10 expressions that the jury had used in order to praise the contestants. Some of them are informal and some of them are like for everyday uses, so let's just have a look. Numéro 1, c'est énorme. C'est énorme. Or you could even just say énorme. And that means huge, or it's huge, and here it's informal to say that it is great. Okay, it's out of this world. C'est énorme. Numéro 2, c'est dingue. C'est dingue. Dingue means crazy, so in some contexts it could be a negative comment, but here in that context it's amazing. So it's crazy, c'est du langage tout courant for everyday language. Numéro 3, pardon, c'est vachement intéressant. C'est vachement intéressant, it's really interesting. Vachement is a word that is very common in French. I don't find it such a pretty word, but it means really or very. And it comes from the old French. Actually, I've got a podcast episode on that particular word, so you can go back and listen to it. I'll put the link down in the comments. Okay, chapeau. Chapeau, c'est l'expression numéro 4, and literally it means hats off. So when someone does something great and you want to say well done, you can say chapeau. 5, ça m'a énormément plu. So ça m'a plu is I liked it. Literally it's liked by me, but really it means I liked it. And here you got the adverb énormément. The first expression we saw today was c'est énorme, which is it's huge. So énormément is the adverb like hugely, and that means it's really, really great. Oh, I really liked it in that sentence. Énormément. Ça m'a énormément plu. Numéro 6, alors ça c'est familier, je kiffe. If you live in France, you've seen it and you've heard it everywhere. And this is informal, obviously, from the verb kiffer, which means to like or to enjoy. So je kiffe, I enjoy, I like it. Okay. Numéro 7, on croise les doigts. So fingers crossed. I don't know if it really fits into the category of praise, but I think this is something you say when you want to encourage someone and that you hope for the best for them because what they've done is great. So, on croise les doigts. On croise les doigts. Ensuite, continuez comme ça ou restez comme ça. So here you could say keep going like that or just stay like that. Continuez, restez. Note that if you want to use the second person, if you want to talk with tu, so singular you, then you would say continue comme ça or reste comme ça. You need to take off the Z here. Continue, continuez. Reste, restez comme ça. Numéro 9, je suis très touchée. Je suis très touchée, it's very similar in English, and that says I'm very moved. Je suis très touchée. You also have the adjective touchant, which is moving. C'est touchant, it's moving. And that's for everyday language. And let's finish with a very informal one. C'est un truc de fou. C'est un truc de fou. That means it's crazy. It's crazy stuff, right? C'est un truc de fou. That's very, very informal and yet it's very common. I'm sure you've heard it if you live in France. Note that a lot of people use the verlan version of fou and say ouf instead of fou. I'm gonna make a video on what verlan is. It's a very informal way of speech. And that's it for today. Note that if you've enjoyed the video, I used a TV show and wrote some expressions from it. You can also see my video that I used that was based on Objectif Top Chef. And the point here, the aim is to speak like French native. Donc, utilisez ces expressions avec vos amis français et comme ça, vous les épaterez et vous les encouragerez. Allez, à bientôt, salut!